I cut my own bangs shorter this morning, which may not have been the smartest idea, but it turned out alright. I was just looking at my hair this morning and I thought maybe like straight bangs would be fun after all. And I just grabbed a little piece and I just started cutting it with a normal like kitchen scissor. While I was doing it, I thought, oh my gosh, no, why am I like this? So then I stopped. So that's the hair situation right now. It is only one more week till Christmas. I always get super excited for Christmas. This year I felt a bit weird. I'm not ready for this year to end. I think that's what it is. But anyways, it is only one more week till Christmas and I have not that much planned this year, which is amazing. I have a dinner with my family, so my parents, my brother and his girlfriend, and we have a dinner at David's parents. So we have 2 Christmas dinners, but unlike last year, this year everyone should make a course for both nights. So for my parents, I have to make a starter. For David's parents, I need to make the vegetarian/vegan main course. I realized that I never really properly cooked a main course for such an occasion. I love the quick and easy meals, but for Christmas, you know, it should be something a bit more festive, and I realized that I never really made something like that. Vegan, and I don't know, because I'm also cooking it for his family. For my family, I'm not that worried. It's a starter. They're not the toughest critics, but for doing it for my family-in-law, I'm a bit more worried, and especially because I'm going to make it vegan. So I looked up some recipes the other day and I found 3 things that I want to make. I've never made it before, so I thought, why not cook myself a Christmas meal tonight? Just a 3-course Christmas meal to try out these recipes. Hopefully they'll be good. If not, I might have a slight problem, but at least I can try them out. And if I fail right now, then at least I know I need to do something different for next week. And then I still have another week to find a new recipe and prepare, try it out. Let me show you what I think that I want to make. As a starter, I was thinking these avocado pesto filled mushrooms. This is super easy. I still have mushrooms at home, so that's why I wanted to try them out. As a main dish, I want to try and make this filled pumpkin, because this looks so festive. I think it's not that hard. I just think it takes a lot of time. And then as a dessert, I saw these Christmas Rocky Road from Pickup Limes. I love her recipes, and look how cute and festive these look. Let's start. Desserts aren't my specialty. But this is a no baking dessert, no bake dish. So that's why I was like, that should be alright for me. Break the chocolate into pieces and place onto a heat. Oh yeah, you have to do this au bain-marie. I'm not gonna do that. Am I gonna do that? Maybe I will. I could do it like this. Yeah, okay. 250 grams of chocolate. With the butter. I forgot to buy butter. Melt it over a pot filled cookies, then add the chopped marshmallows, cranberries and salted pistachios. Salted pistachios, I bought unsalted pistachios. This is already going well. already. Part 1 is done. The dessert is in the freezer. Next up we have the pumpkin. Now this is gonna be hard. Cutting a pumpkin is one of the things I like to do the least when it comes to cooking. It's so freaking hard to cut a pumpkin. Luckily I have a good knife. So let's see. Oh, this is harder than I thought. Trying not to lose any fingers here, because that would be a shame. Ooh, pumpkin in half. Making a multiple course meal is so difficult because you need to manage everything. I could have made the dessert like already in the afternoon if I would have planned my day better. But because I only got home an hour ago, I couldn't. And now I have to make everything all together, which is challenging because I also don't have that many kitchen appliances, so make everything dirty for one dish and I kind of have to reuse it for the other dish, and I don't like doing the dishes, so it's tough. I have mad respect for people who work in a kitchen. Have you seen The Bear, the series? I think it's on HBO. I still haven't finished it, but that series is giving me so much stress by just watching it, and apparently it's very representative of what it's like when you work in a kitchen as a professional chef. And I think the way they filmed it is so good because you feel the stress as you're watching the series. Now I have to cut the rest of the pumpkin as well so I can fill it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. How are you supposed to do this? How do you remove this? I'm confused. I don't know about this one. David and I watched Bridget Jones the other day. And you know that scene where she is like making a dinner and she uses the blue string for the soup and then the whole soup turns blue? I feel like that's what's gonna happen with my dinner. I always think that I'm a pretty good cook, but now that I'm doing this, I'm like not too sure about it actually. But oh well. I'm also just a lazy cook. If I can skip steps, I will do it. There she goes. Okay, 15 more minutes till the pumpkin is done. So I'm going to prep the mushrooms, my starter. And I did cheat a little bit because I got store-bought vegan pesto and I'm just going to mix it with half an avocado because I just didn't feel like making the whole pesto myself. I didn't buy a good avocado actually, but yeah. I'm just gonna try. I'm just going to mix a bit of pesto and avocado in a bowl. Also, it's literally just, these are the mushrooms. I have 5 mushrooms. So I didn't want to make like a whole pesto for the mushrooms. Of course, I could have eaten it just tomorrow and the day after as well. But I just didn't feel like making my own pesto. I got very good vegan store-bought pesto. This is my favorite brand. I did not even look at this recipe. This is just all based on what I think I should do. And we grab some vegan pesto. I thought that I had to put the mushrooms in the oven as well, but the mushrooms go in a pan. Makes it even easier. starter, we have a avocado pesto filled mushroom topped with some vegan cheese and pine nuts. And with this first dish, no, just kidding, with all of my food, I'm going to have a little glass of orange wine. This one is from France. It's called Wellen. This one was already open. I didn't want to get a whole new bottle because I'm not gonna drink a whole bottle by myself. And I think I still have 2 glasses left in this one, so it's actually perfect. I'm going to pour myself a little glass of orange wine. And I'm so excited. Just cooking myself a whole meal. I love how the table looks. Cheers to Christmas, to solo dinners. It's actually so nice to cook a proper 3-course meal for yourself, dinner for yourself, because you know you deserve it. So cheers to that. It's so simple, but it's really good. I didn't like mushrooms for a very long time because I don't like chewing on it, because I don't like the texture. But they are super good if you can let go of the texture, I think. Course number 2, the filled pumpkin. It is a really good thing that I tried this recipe because it is way too soft. I can eat the skin actually, and in the recipe it said that you're not supposed to eat the skin. I don't know what went wrong, because I did have it in the oven for 2 hours at 180 degrees. Just like the recipe said, I completely followed this recipe for once, but it's just a bit too soft. I'm gonna have a taste test. I think it will taste delicious, but it didn't look the way it should have looked. Yeah, it tastes amazing. It's just a bit messy, I guess. I really like the apricot in here. It tastes really good. I think that a lot of people actually do this, but my friends and I, we talk a lot about what we could have done if we weren't doing what we're doing, if that makes sense. And I say all the time, like, I think I should open either a cafe or a restaurant / wine bar, because I think I could do it really well. I know exactly what the concept would be like. I just love the whole small plates, very simple but delicious. I think simplicity is underrated. I don't like going to a restaurant with like 6 pages of menu. It doesn't have to be like that. I just prefer smaller menus, small plates, fresh local ingredients. That's what I would do. I'm not gonna open a restaurant, obviously. Also, just having your own business, and especially in hospitality or like retail, nah, that's tough. I think I did a pretty good job here. Looks like something I would go to myself, so I will put all of the recipes in the description, but 2 of them are in Dutch, I think. One is from Pick Up Lime, so that's in English, that's the dessert. The other ones are in Dutch, but you can throw them in a translator, I guess. Looks like this is gonna be a very, very, whoops, heavy dessert. So, the thing is, I just love chocolate. I love sweet stuff. So I love desserts. I'm going to be covered in chocolate. I think I'm actually really glad I didn't find the vegan marshmallows because it's sweet enough already. I always pour myself tiny glasses of wine because then you have more. Yeah, I love this, but it's super, super heavy. Lots of sugar, very sweet. I think I should have put a little bit less cranberry in there, but I also didn't really measure it. I just looked at the recipe and I kind of eyeballed it. I also have a really bad scale. It looks cute, but it's not functional, really. I think I have a bit too much cranberry and not enough pistachios. Alright guys, I am so full, but I consider this a very successful dinner. Loved the dishes. It was fairly easy. I did everything in 3 hours, including all of the freezing time. And overall, I just really enjoyed myself. So I loved having this dinner by myself. I never did something like this before. I never really did multiple courses like this before either. So now I know I can do it with pretty much time pressure because I did everything in 3 hours. I think if I would have started earlier, the result may have been better, but I'm really happy with the result. Everything tasted amazing and I'm super full. Now all that's left is the best part, the dishes and cleaning. And I don't really want to do that, but I have to. I know what I need to change for next week, for Christmas. I know what I need to do to... I don't know what to do. I know I need to change some things in the recipes, but I feel like it's gonna be alright. So, I'm gonna do the dishes now. I know that for some people it's the happiest time of the year, for some it's really not, but I just want to say that that you are never alone. I'm super grateful for you guys being here, for the support. It really means the world to me. And if you are celebrating Christmas, then I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. If you're not celebrating Christmas, then I just hope you have a lovely weekend, end of the year, and hopefully it's filled with love. I'm just sending you lots of love and I love you so much. So